Alright. Well, missing our red source, but we do have 8. Red is a pretty important color in our deck since we need 2 of it for our Bloodfray Giant and to Blood Rush our Scorchwalker. However, we are on the draw. We have a removal spell, and this hand can get really good. I think it's worth keeping on the draw. We'll give it a go. If he's got an aggressive start, we can at least Killing Glare or something. And we've got something to play now, so that's good. Dimir. Interesting. Alright, I guess now that we can Killing Glare, maybe we should stop F6ing. Rakdos Drake. Well, we can kill him. I guess we can hold off for now. Ooh, red source would have been nice. See if he maybe tries to cipher. Spy. Don't hit a red source, please. Well, the good news is, kind of helped us actually. Despite hitting some spells there. Alright, I think we gotta kill something here, so I guess we'll kill the spy since it can actually block. Hopefully we can play our own spy next turn. I guess technically if we just play, well, he can still attack. No, I think this is right. Let's do a little damage prevention here. Alright, red land me. There it is. Let's drop that spy, buy us some time here. See your spy, raise you a spy. Holy crap! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Someone do the fucking statistics on that. Holy crap. Alright, that is a record for me. 11? Yeah, someone figure out that percentage. Holy shit. I was like shocked by 9, and now I just saw 11. Is the world like ending or something? That is unbelievable. Legitimately. I know people give me crap for saying unbelievable, but that is like... Yeah, what are the chances of me in my previous draft seeing a mill off for Balustrade Spy for 9, and then in the next draft I do seeing one for 11? Someone do the odds on that, because I'm sure it'll be shocking. We don't even have to War Leader's Helix that Rakdos Drake yet. That's kind of the good news. We can just slam the Cobble Brute here. I mean, the Maw is cool and all, but Cobble Brute is a big boy. Alright, well, I mean, it's okay for him, but we have the removal for that, so it's not a big deal. We're not going to let him untap either. He's pretty well committed to that Rakdos Drake, so... Oh, that's a good draw. Alright, well, now we can attack with Cobble Brute. And we're actually... We'll see if he double blocks. Doesn't. Well, that's good news. Alright, well... Here's the plan. Nuke that guy. Whoa. You're done. And drop this guy. Unleash. So he's straight up Dimir. A lot of flyers. A lot of evasive guys. Good cipher effects, good spells. Runewing. It's a good choice. Alright, this should be good. Should be a good weapon surge blowout here. Yeah, we can actually do Maw too. That's kind of cool. Alright. Could have sacked a creature as well, but I can still do that next turn. Okay. Alright. So we swing. Yeah, so I think we just sack the spy to the maw. I mean, technically... Alright, so here's the thing. Technically, I could sack both of these creatures and make it lethal, but then he would keep his whole board if he had any sort of removal for that. So I think it's in my best interest to just sack the spy. This way, I get in for 4, it saves the rest of my board. I'm just losing a spy. And it wipes his board still. So I think that's the best bet we got. I want to wipe his board. Just in case he's got some sort of weird disruption or something. Alright. So we're in a pretty good spot now. I mean, yes, technically I had lethal, but... Alright. Didn't matter. I think the way I played it was the safer, better way to do it. But it's easy to say in retrospect, huh? Well, I'm glad I cut the Dutiful Thrill, because this guy is just pure flyers. Back in Apparition, doesn't trade with anything that I saw that he played. I guess we do have a couple spies. We have a ton of removal. Got a Cellar already. So we do have a fair amount of interaction with creatures. Guess we don't have much of a sideboard, though, do we? Can always sideboard in a Leave Decree. Nah, it seems unnecessary. Let's just do it again. This guy has multiple Cloudfin Raptors. This guy has a good deck. Alright, game 2. Opponent was on the tank, in the tank for a little while on whether he was going to keep, but he did keep, and we are absolutely slam-mulling that one. Just a red source and a bunch of, or 2 black sources and a bunch of red spells, huh? That's, seems equally bad. Guess we do actually have some creatures we could get, so, and a Cluestone. We're going to keep it. It's not a good hand. It's actually a really bad hand, but on the draw, Be happy if we got a mountain. Be happy if we got a guild gate. Be happy if we got Shred Freak, I guess. Because I could at least play it. Alright, no Cloudfin Raptor. That's a good sign for us. And actually, Boros Cluestone is not the worst draw we could have gotten. I will say that. Okay. Opponent thought about his land for a little bit there, but then did it. Alright, that was a good draw. Let's show him we've got our land. Alright. Let's see what his game plan is. Windrake. It's a good card. That's not bad. Alright. Let's get a Cluestone down there. This Cobblebrute and the Scorchwalker look kind of good with this weapon surge. Alright, no call to Nightwing. That would hurt a little bit. Balustrade Spy. Let's see what he hits for. Just one. Alright. One is acceptable. Nav Squad, yeah. Actually feels okay here. It's not as much pressure as the Cobblebrute, but uses the mana better. I guess Cobblebrute would have been a better play, but yeah, probably just would have been, I guess. Just wanted to maximize my mana usage. Because, I mean, the thing is, he can crack in for 4, and I can only crack back for 3, so it would have made more sense to do the Cobblebrute. But I guess I just assumed he's going to have, yeah, Hands of Binding. Alright, so we just need a removal spell. We could active Treason the Spy to lock down his army, right? Can you do an opponent controls? So if I steal it, I can at least lock down his Windrake. No plays. Alright, he's probably low on gas, which is a good sign. Spawn of Rixmatty. Alright, let's drop this guy. He has cancel mana up, but it's not like I can play around it. He did indeed have the cancel. No way around that. Alright, so War Leader's Helix would be a good one. That'd make that cancel hurt a whole lot less. Launch Party would be okay. Wouldn't be the worst. Balustrade Spy is pretty good. Alright. Let's drop that little beast. It's mill for 11 again. I like doing that. Jeez. Hit for 5. This guy is counterspell deck, huh? Well, he can hit me for 4 with the Shade, which is pretty good. Not much I can do about that. Hoping he doesn't have any spot removal for this Balustrade Spy so I can at least keep his back. Yeah, let's bust the weapon surge. Oh, that's good. Still taking 4. He's got a follow-up play. Still attempting to stabilize this game. Not the easiest thing in the world, but taking out the Hands of Binding creature was nice. What do we got? Keymaster Rogue. That's a pretty good one. That's a 2-turn clock right there. Alright, well, let's find some removal then. See if we can do that. That's not removal. How do we go about doing this? I need a blocker for the Perilous Shadow, which means I can only get in for 2. Play a Cobble Brute. Could also play a Cellar of Songbirds, get in for 5, have a chump blocker for the Perilous Shadow. I think either way you look at it, any way you crack it, I'm gonna need some removal. Let's just gank this guy down so I can crack in a little bit here. So, War Leader's Helix? That'd be a game flipper. Alright, goes to 15. We play a chump blocker and pass. So, any sort of spot removal for this Keymaster Rogue is going to be necessary. Ooh, that was a good one. For him, not for us. Not for us. Didn't attack with a Perilous Shadow. It's interesting. Alright. Pretty challenging. Pretty challenging. Removal. No. No removal. So... well, we're going to go for something nuts here. It's not going to be enough, but we're going to try it. Wish I had a sack outlet. We do get to Scorchwalker this turn, which is cool. Alright, he played it pretty safe here. So we can deal 5, 10 to him. It's not enough. Alright. Well, that's that. No need to show him the Scorchwalker, I guess. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're going to be tapped out. Yeah, whatever. Not much I can do about it. We had a lot of removal in this deck, too. I'm surprised we didn't see any. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to kill it. Well, I guess I thought we had more than that, but 5 was not enough. I'm going to scare him. Alright. Game 3. Hopefully we get a good keeper. I mean, it is a fairly greedy deck. Is Riot Control playable? No, it's not good enough. Yeah, Soul Ties maybe? Keeps his mana occupied, kind of. I could actually see this being playable. Believe it or not. He's got all that cipher, so he really needs to, it would really force him to do it. But what would I cut? One of these 4-drops maybe? And I guess on a Cloudfin Raptor, it's not that impressive. His guys are fairly cheap. It'd be good on a Spy. Be good on a Keymaster Rogue. They're clunky enough. Maybe I do want it, but it's not a hard enough answer. That's kind of my problem in this match, because I don't have a means to block it either. Let's just go for it again. Let's get a good keep here. No, that's a bad hand. Let's try again. That's all you're going to give me, huh? Am I going to have to go to 5, or do I keep the 1-lander with the Clue Stone? That is a legitimate question, I guess. 5 with the 3-color bad fixing, or 1-land Clue Stone. Ugh. Disgusting. It's not good either way, is it? It's pretty bad. How likely am I to do anything at 5 with a 3-color bad fixing deck? I think we got them all. Well, God, I just don't know. Let's go to 5 and pray. All right, got playables. Pretty rough mulling there. Pretty rough mulling. Never good to double mull in game 3. I will say that. Never good to double mull in general as a general rule, but especially not good when your opponent plays a turn 1 Cloudfin Raptor. Guess I could just kill it, but let's get an attack in. I can kill it next turn if I have to. It's a reasonable draw. All right. Okay, I'm okay with this. Well, I gotta kill something, huh? Oh, this is rough. If he's got called, see the problem is if he's got called a Nightwing, I'm so dead. But I can't see. I pretty much, if I take 2 here and I wait, I have to hope that he doesn't just attack with both and leave up one of his many counterspells that we've seen in the deck. One of 3 counterspells we know he's got in the deck. So I have to assume, I have to either play around a Call of the Nightwing and hope that he 2-for-1s himself, which I really don't think is likely, or I just kill this thing now, which I think I have to do. Play around the counterspell. Not too thrilled with the current state of this game. Let's just hope he gasses out. That was a good draw. A necessary draw. Absolutely 100% necessary draw. What does he have again? Let's just take 2. I'll crack back. Oh, so I should have just blocked. No, I should have just blocked. I don't know what I was thinking, actually. Because it can't. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even know what removal I was playing around. That didn't make sense. But that's okay. I just figured he had something. I don't even know what it could have been, though. This looks like it's still going to be a pretty rough one to bring back. I'm not sure of the best way to do it. Oh, Haunter, too? Holy Christ. All right. What do you got for me, deck? All right, let's go survival mode. So top deck, back-to-back lands, and continue to progress your board, and don't leave up a counterspell. So I think that's the only way this is going to happen. Land. Hate you, deck. Hate you. That was painful draw after the Balustrade Spy dies. All right, so now we're just dead, actually. I think there's 0 outs. 0 outs. Well, we mulled a 5, had a rough keep. Actually panned out better than I thought it was going to on a mulled a 5, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what you can do about that. But you did get to bear witness to the best display of Balustrade Spy I've ever seen in my entire life. So I did hit for 11, which is unbelievable. Would have liked to have beaten this guy. He had a good deck, but I felt like we were pretty much robbed in Game 3. We had an awesome deck, too. I was really excited to play this deck more. But nothing we could do. Bad fixing, bad mulls, 1-land hands, back-to-back. Nothing we could do. He had a hell of a draw. So I'll see you guys in the next draft.